Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Akakodash. I'm Taziara Gabar from Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas. Under the branch of the Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida Camp. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the hopeful elect that scatter abroad, pushing out this truth out the four corners of the earth. Okay? Out here another week, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America. And you know, we're just gonna go through the spirit. Alright? Got some starting with the, you know, what were we talking about? Pride.
Yeah.
You know, as you saw, this is kind of old news now, but as you saw like 2 weeks ago or whatever, Bishop Nathaniel was riding in on a horse celebrating the 20th anniversary of, what was it?
The IUIC.
Kind, which is, you know, hella prideful. We're not going to spend too much time on it. But we know every man has their lot in this truth, and he was greatly going off. And plus, you had those women there that was crying tears. You know, they probably had husbands too, and they're crying over another man like he's Yahweh Shai. You know, I'm just gonna start with Proverbs 16 and 18. All right. Pride goeth before destruction. So your pride goeth before destruction, because the Lord is not 16 and 18. Proverbs. Because the Lord does not deal with pride. Because as scripture saying, Ezra, why is earth and ashes proud? You know? We're literally made from the dust of the ground, you know? We in the flesh. The Lord, you are obligated, you know, you're capable to get put to death or crippled at any moment of your life. So you don't have no business being proud. Look at all these damn example, even you know, Jake in the world, you know, that's proud. They get their ass put down humble. And if they haven't, they will soon. I always like to bring out the different Israelites, you know, in the sports industry, like Adrian Broner. You know how he started off. He was knocking people out left and right. All right, and he was prideful, throwing change in people's faces.
Wow. And
then when he got humble, he started losing. You know, he even started talking shit to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather tried to mentor him like he did Tank. You know, literally Adrian Broner is supposed to be where Tank is, but he blew it because his mouth. All right, and look at Conor McGregor. You know, he was once in his prime, which he's a Jake. All right, but you know, he's cocky, arrogant. He started losing. You know, got humble.
Went downhill for him ever since he broke his leg, huh?
Yeah, he haven't been in the ring since, man.
Okay.
You know?
Speaking of pride, what about those two brothers? Did you see the video where these two brothers, two Jakes talking about they can't die?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
You didn't see that one? Oh my goodness, man.
I ain't surprised.
And they can't. Yeah, they made a boast that they can't die. I was like, what the?
Well, they like bragging like in the streets, like, you know how JB when they got ops trying to kill them.
No, they're.
They probably under some heavy witchcraft.
I don't know if they had been with a group. You know what I'm saying? What group they're with, I don't know.
Oh, they in the truth? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, they're not followers of GMS, that's for sure. But seriously, I mean, to sit there and say that, and you know, really you mark yourself because
exactly.
What's that script? Is it Galatians?
Bring it up.
Don't
And speaking of pride, hey, hold the camera. Speaking of pride, you know what else comes to mind when we think about pride?
Yeah.
I was at work, and guess what movie they was playing?
I don't know.
The Titanic.
Oh, okay.
And you know how people, especially women, when they see Titanic, they get all
Emotional.
yeah, and you know, you got the men watching and standing all around them.
Of course.
Because you know, they get all sad because the love story,
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
Jack ended up dying.
Yeah.
But first of all, that woman had a husband,
Mhm.
and she committed adultery with who? Jack.
Yeah.
So that was judgment right there. And second, the guy who, I believe he either funded the Titanic or built it. I think he funded it. But I forgot his name. He was an Edomite, of course. Guess what his famous quote was?
What was it?
A ship so big even God couldn't sink it.
Oh yeah, they did say that about the Titanic. Yep.
So second of all, you mark that ship and everybody on that damn ship. You know? And third, that scene in the movies where that scene in the movie Titanic, whenever they hit the iceberg or whatever, which we know, I ain't gonna get into it, but whenever they so-called hit the iceberg, what was it?
They hit the iceberg.
And they went downstairs to see what was up. Guess who downstairs maneuvering the big ass ship? Jake. Jake slaving.
Wow.
So that's strike 3, you know. And
So Jake went down and okay. I did not know that was some Jakes on there.
that was in the city.
You gotta have somebody.
But information also came out, which the Lord crumbled that ship. But information also came out that the elites planned to cause that ship to sink. Like it was basically an inside job with it. You know.
Yeah. Matter of fact, did you know the captain was I think he was a high-level Mason.
Yeah, that was an inside job, so that was planned. You know, same way they did with the Twin Towers. You can't say the actual word, they'll boom. You know? But yeah, the Lord hates pride. Did you find the scripture? I'm sorry. This is Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. So a haughty spirit before, you know, you got the haughty spirit, the Lord will take you out. And that shit, I tell you, it was not cool, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you would have thought, you know, back in the day, like I say, back in the day, was about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, he had got real sick. He got real sick, and
yeah, he was getting skinny.
Yeah.
That wasn't 2 years
And they wasn't
ago.
even showing him.
That was like last year.
Was it last year? Last year before last, the time going by so fast. But yeah,
He was getting all skinny, his beard.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you know, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Apostle Tahar, he had even was, you know, he wished him the best. You know what I'm saying? Even through his circumstances. At the same time, you know, finally he called on the name, but ever since then once he got healed, he was calling on the name and what have you, or when he was healing, and then all of a sudden he stopped calling on the name. You know, and when he was calling on the name, you know, Elder Apostle Tahar said, well, now they need to change the name to United in Yahushua, you know.
Israel United in
Yeah, Israel United in Yahushua instead of, you know, C.
And he knows the names.
He knows the names. Oh my goodness, he knows the names so well. He knows the names. Him and Elder Apostle Tahar around the same age. I think he's like 61 or something like that, maybe 62. So they around the same age. So you know, he knows. But he's a multimillionaire, so you know how that goes. The Bible speaks about, you know, a rich man can't get into heaven.
Oh boy. They got their own app.
I didn't know that out, but I'm not surprised. I mean,
or something like that.
He's on.
Don't be surprised if that's Esau right there in that white vehicle watching us.
Okay.
They do stuff like that, bro.
I can see that.
Little agents in the car, like
okay.
black tinted windows, watching, taking notes in the notepad.
It don't matter. It's not gonna stop this truth, man. Like the elder apostle. I mean, the apostle, the elder from down in South Carolina. Monatazak, the brother said it. He said, y'all can't stop this. Only the Lord can stop it. So, until the Lord tell us to don't do it, that's what it's gonna be. They can't stop.
Esau invested high top dollars to stop this word from going out.
Yeah.
What, school systems, lies, deception.
Yeah.
And it still came out.
Well, look at the perfect example. Like another example. Did you see the post where it was an Edomite man, his family, they got killed because this man wrote a book about 911. So, yeah, so.
Yeah, because it was people, like, in New York that, they was casually looking around. All of a sudden, boom, you didn't see no airplanes. No, you only see the airplanes on TV.
Okay.
But there's people who actually seen it live view. With their own eyes, no airplanes. It was just an explosion. But you can't tell a simple nigga that.
No.
They'll call you a damn conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
You seen the shit with your own eyes, and they call you a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
And you wasn't even born then.
Yeah.
Or if you was, you was probably fucking at home eating a damn bacon sandwich.
I remember when it happened. It was funny. I was at home. I was staying I was staying with my parents at the time when it happened, and my dad woke me up. Woke me up like, they're gonna be trying to get people to go to, to join the army now. They're gonna start that draft. Is what he was saying. And it was kind of a solemn day. Everybody was kind of solemn that day. What I do remember that day. It was a very solemn day. Everybody was kind of quiet and kind of scared, like, kind of like around that time, back in 2020. I leave it alone.
You gotta love 2020. 2020 made the best of us and broke.
Yeah.
You either made it or break it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
2020, I wasn't even out here. Like, I wasn't even out here.
Well, I wasn't either.
Actually, I started coming like around October 2020.
Okay, October 2020.
That's crazy,
I still hadn't learned anything yet, so.
This is Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. Y'all as prideful, y'all high and mighty, and then guess where you get put to shame?
Yeah.
For example, King David with Goliath.
Yeah.
Goliath was talking mad shit
to
King David and Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and he got his ass put to shame.
Mm-hmm.
King David took his own sword after he smote him in the head.
Yeah.
He took his own sword and cut his head off with his own damn sword. You know how disrespectful that is?
Yeah. That was very
disrespectful.
Yeah, back then, for real.
Imagine someone coming in your house and taking one of your kitchen knives and killing you with it.
Yeah.
That's basically how it is.
Like somebody take your own gun and shoot you with it. Yeah.
Take your gun out your hand and shoot
shoot you with it, man. Those things happen, man.
But Goliath was what? Pride. And
he was very prideful, man.
And he was another nation, so that's like the Lord already ain't dealing with you.
Yeah, he was a Philistine, so he'd be a Hamite.
Yeah. Those fucking ancient Sudanese people.
Yeah, Sudanese,
Which them niggas, they be about 7 foot.
Yeah, man.
You want to talk about tall?
Yeah, they are tall.
They're women like 6 foot.
Yeah.
6'2".
Yeah.
I'll be to their kneecap, you know?
Yeah, I remember one used to play in the NBA. He was named Manute Bol. He got a son. I think his son named Bobo. And he's about 7'5".
He still play, don't he?
If he is, he's not in the NBA, but he playing somewhere. You would think he is, because he's about 7'5".
I believe there's another Hamite that's in there playing, though.
Yeah.
He's about 7.
Yeah, man. And his daddy was about 7'7".
He used to park out the damn food truck out here.
Yeah, I see that, man.
Yeah, out here Cinco de Mayo on the weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. And we are representing the lowly, the humble, and the meek. The Lord deals with the lowly, humble, and meek. And He increases your wisdom by being humble. Because Yahweh Shah was humble. You know? When Yahweh Shah walked on this earth, He was humble. He was in the lamb spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
Why the scriptures tell you to be a sheep among wolves.
Perfect. Get that.
What would that be? Okay.
Matthew 10, what verse? I have to find it. Hold up. I'm trying to get relation.
Okay. I thought it was Galatians 6 and 7, but I'm off. Oh, I thought you were talking about that other scripture you was talking about earlier.
Let me see.
Ooh, I got it.
Got it.
10, okay. Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I'll let you get to it.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm in Galatians.
Oh, you're okay. Okay, this is Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
See? Alright, so the Lord was warning his prophets back then, you know, because they was getting ready to do this by themselves because he was going to depart from them. And he knew, you know, his days was going to come. So, Yahweh Shah was telling his prophets, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. You know, he was getting them ready to, well, basically when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he was dropping jewels on them on how to, what to do and what not to do, how to be a prophet, you know.
It's like somebody's, was that scripture say, mindless turns away rage. So, you know, a lot of times dealing with Jake.
Soft answers turn away wrath.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
But, yeah. And the Lord's prophets are here on this earth again, you know. And now Yahweh Shah is with us in the spirit. Back then, those men was with him physically, you know. Yahweh Shah was representing the kingdom of heaven in the flesh.
Yeah.
You know.
Now he's doing it in the spirit.
Yeah. Now we're
through his men.
We're prophesying that the kingdom of heaven is gonna come. You know, Yahweh Shah gonna make his return, and it's gonna be established on the earth. You know, we're gonna be back in our land. But you know, us being brought back here again, the prophets, Lord willing, we are those men. Lord's with us in the spirit, and what we're sent forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. You know.
Yeah.
I seen video, you know, prophets, we get attacked, we can get anything able and happen to us out here.
Yeah. I mean,
get shot, stabbed.
Yeah. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you know, our bodies are out here as a living sacrifice for Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah.
Present our bodies as a living sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, you had those scuffles, you had altercations happening with the main camp in Temple.
Oh,
back in October. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this young dude had rushed him with his sister, cause it was on Halloween night, on Halloween day. So those spirits was
All
out
kind
there.
of demons out there that night.
You know, the head brother, he was like, "How old are you?" And you know, it's escalated from there. The dude was like 17, still going trick or treating. Like, what the hell? But yeah, they got a little scuffle. No hits was thrown, but like they got rushed. But you know, that's one example. Another example is, you know, I seen with one camp, this Issachar right here pulled a gun out, one of the GMS camps.
Oh wow.
I forgot which one it was. You know, you got recently something else happened with another camp in Great Millstone. Just I believe it was a transgender started, you know, scoffing them. Damn, Transformers started scoffing at them. You know, these demons, on these evil spirits on these people, you know, they'll hop on them to, you know,
to attack the prophets.
Get in your face, talk shit, throw stuff at you. Like them little, remember? The Edomites that was booing us.
Yeah.
Was that?
I remember Elder Apostle Ricard was saying that up there in Dallas, they got water thrown on them. Some Jake woman threw some water on them one night, man.
You know he was mad.
Yeah, they was all them brothers was mad because you know they camp is kind of big like Prophets of Babylon. So yeah, they was heated. I can imagine they were. You know,
that happened with Prophets of Babylon. You know, because sometimes they camp at a spot where it's like a little balcony over their head.
Okay.
And these Edomites was throwing stuff at them one time. Oh, matter of fact, one Edomite had threatened to kill him.
Wow.
I believe he was like, I'll come down there and kill you. He said some shit like that. You know, they got candy threw at him. All that, you know. We out here as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yeah.
Look at the damn Grinch on the motorcycle.
Oh wow.
Turn this right here, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Got the Grinch riding on the motorcycle out of nowhere. You know? The folly is set a great dignity.
Yeah, it's very folly here in this captivity is an all-time high.
I'd rather see the Grinch than Santa Claus on.
Yeah, I get it, and I understand exactly why you said that.
You got the damn Grinch riding around on the motorcycle, you know, out of nowhere. Alright? So read that scripture back.
Okay. Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
So we're not out here to fight, you know. Obviously, we won't let somebody just come out and start beating the hell out of us. We're gonna defend ourselves. But we're not looking for that. You're not looking for that. Like you said, scripture say, soft words turn away wrath. You know, damn bug out niggas. Yeah. That's why when I was down there, the head leader, he was like, after camp, you get your stuff quickly and pack up and move. You know, that was the one thing that I noticed about them. You know, after camp, they was out like roaches. You know, you have roaches. You turn the lights on, they had scrambled, gone. That's how it was after camp. You know, with the brothers left, or the people that was around the brothers. No, the brothers. After camp, they always packed up quick. It was gone. Yeah. Well, that's probably not the spot that you would, say, well, hey, we're gonna do a little after camp session and talk a little bit. Yeah. It's not the place for it. No, but they do that on their locations because you gotta think about they been cutting people up all day, so the spirit's still there. Be on them, yeah. You know? So you don't know they might come back, come back and try to do something. That's gone. You know. Yeah, it makes sense though, right? It really do. Alright, down spirits out here. Is it Easter? Easter 2.0.
Yeah.
Shit, we got bomb rush on Easter.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking, it's about 50 kids finna come tackle us.
Yeah.
We have to get about it in 20 minutes. But yeah, that's the spirit that we're in. We're wise. We're not out here being carnal. You got ancient provocateurs trying to provoke prophets to do stuff, get physical, get carnal.
Yeah, we can't afford to be cardinal because cardinal is,
Your ass get thrown in jail.
or you know, you can get deleted. You know, so
Damn.
yeah, that's why we have to. It's so important to stay in the spirit, especially when you out here dealing with Jake and Esau. Gotta stay spiritual, man. Got to.
Or take you out.
Yeah. You out here acting a fool with these people, and it's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, if you see that they ain't trying to hear it, what's the point of continually going back and forth? But they don't get it. Shake the
brother,
dust off
know
your
you
feet
been
and keep
seeing
going. You know, you just shake the dust off your feet and keep going. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just like, you have some people like, I got a brother, and you know, I talk to him and see like he understands, but you know, it's not for him. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for him.
Like them Issacharites that was here like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
They was listening.
they listening, but it's not for them.
And they ain't come back since.
Because all they try to do is get some money and then they gone. So it wasn't no
Get some
sincerity
money.
in that at all.
Get that car.
But it's
fixed.
okay. But it's okay though. You know, it's okay because at the end of the day, you know, that's on them.
But when you mentioned that we could get deleted, it reminds me, you know how you tell your kid like what's it called? You train your kid not to act up somewhere,
Yeah.
and then they go somewhere and start acting up with a bunch of kids, and then you take them home and whoop them.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is, you know. Lord told us to be wise as serpents,
Yeah,
harmless as and you out here trying to fight.
Yeah, man.
Lord,
And
he's like, come here, you take your ass out, boom.
And you know what? That's not proper order, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just not proper order. I don't, you know, the Lord didn't want us to do that. He said, preach the word.
Speaking of
He didn't
that.
say nothing about bringing guns or being a good martial artist, martial art artist. I mean, a guy that knows martial arts or whatever. No, he just said, preach the word.
Fucking Bruce Lee out here.
Yeah. Didn't say nothing about that. He just said, go out and preach the word.
He said martial artist.
Yeah, oh yeah, I said martial arts. I mean
Bruce
martial art.
That's good.
Oh, boy.
Alright, kind. This is Galatians 6:3.
Okay.
For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. You know, you out here thinking that you invincible, or what's that camp that bought them damn guns? I think it was Sakari or HOI, one of those.
Probably Sakari. I remember Sakari. I think Sakari had guns.
Sakari bought them damn guns, you know. Well, what the fuck you, bro? First of all, that's a bad look. It's like they know so much about the scriptures to debate, but they don't follow nothing the scriptures tell them to do. If the Lord said, "Be wise as serpents, harmless as doves," why the hell you bringing
guns
big
to the
ass
camp?
guns, bro?
Yeah. And you know, here's the thing about it. If you're somebody that's trying to learn the truth, how would you be comfortable trying to learn it? And you see this guy over here, he's got this
Face
big old
covered
gun
up,
on.
fucking
With that too.
wearing ski masks and shit.
Yeah,
Like them damn New York drill rappers.
Okay.
What were you saying?
No, I mean, you know, you got a guy with a big old gun on the side of his waist, man. You know, it's like, I wouldn't mind listening to what they got to say, but I ain't gonna go over there because I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
You ain't even
hey, I'm put it like this. If you was bulging out on the side of your waist like that, man, I was like, okay, I can't come over and talk to him. I don't know, he might try to shoot me or something.
for real.
I'm just saying, I'm put you out there, but I mean, you know, I'll put myself out there, but I've been like a little more hesitant to want to come over here and see what she was talking about. Got a gun hanging over here by the tree. You got one right here.
Oh shit, bro.
In that spirit, like, hey, y'all seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? You need to see that. Yeah, I know it was for your time, but you see that movie with Isaac Hayes and Jim Brown told Isaac Hayes, he's like, man, you gonna go with all them guns? You got too many guns. He talking about, man, you could never have enough. Man, he slipped on some bullets and all them guns.
Wait, what happened?
Isaac Hayes say, man, you could never have enough. And man, he messed around. He slipped on a bullet, one of them big old long bullets. Oh shit, I forgot to mess up. But he did, he slipped and fell, and them guns that he had on him was steady going off, and his eyes. I gotta show that picture. Yeah, the guns were shooting, and I think it was shooting him too, and he was on the ground. So it's funny, man. I mean, but
Remember Harlem Nights? Yeah.
Oh, we talked about that the other day. Pow! That's one of my favorite scenes in the movie right there.
I like that scene when that bitch put that gun on his pillow.
Yeah, that was smooth. I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. That's funny, man. Yeah, I like that one. Old Jasmine guy, she tried to get old Eddie Murphy though, but he got her though.
Shows you Joe 3917. Why would you leave the damn gun under the pillow? Why do it in the bed?
Yeah, like he ain't gonna know that.
Like he ain't gonna be all stretched out like this.
Yeah,
it's stupid. But back to the point. Sakari, like that's not even gonna attract the people eye. You got them guns. Like you said, you're gonna be trying to like get away.
You gonna be hesitant. I mean, me personally, I would be hesitant. To want to do that. Want to come over there to that camp if that's what's going on, man.
Plus, they got the damn ski masks. You know how them New York drill rappers.
Yeah.
You know how they be wearing the ski mask, showing their eyes. The damn snapbacks.
That's all you see is the eyes.
They basically niggas that's in the truth, basically. They even had made a rap song called saying "We them niggas." Like.
They in the truth when they did that?
Yes. Like, I believe that was Sakari. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. One of them damn camps made a song talking about we them niggas, like Yahweh Shah was on the earth calling his disciples niggas and stuff.
I never read no scripture like that.
We them niggas. Like, what did Paul say? You supposed to put off that old man.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child, I thought of a child. I speak as a child. I spake of a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. We was niggas in the world.
Yeah.
And even, brothers, I know myself, I got a bad habit of saying that word. Because you grew up saying all your life.
Yeah. You got some that really do act like some real true ninjas.
Acting like ninjas, and calling the people you congregate with niggas.
Yeah.
Not accidentally, but just casually, like you're talking to somebody in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's one of them terms that you used to say a lot. I know I used to say this all the time. Hey, what's up, Ma? So we would call each other that. So yeah, and you realize you're like, oh man, you learn this truth. It's like, nah, I can't come like that. I gotta come a better way than that.
God,
Call each other that all the time.
Yeah, hold that Matthew 10:16. We're gonna come back and get 17.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is Galatians 6:3. For if a man thinks himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Nice. All right. Verse 7. Be not deceived. The most high is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You know? Nate riding on the damn horse like he Yahweh Shai in the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You know? If he don't repent, he gonna have to, you know.
You're gonna have to answer for that.
Exactly. And that's a scary spirit to be on it, because I would be scared to do some shit like that.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I mean, that's crazy to think that.
I remember Elder Apostle Rakar got on, I don't remember which camp, but I believe it was HOI. I ain't gonna say, because, my memory not really good.
Yeah, I know. And there's so many different camps out there.
But he was going into one of these camps. One of the guys was sitting on the throne like he was a damn, like he was in the kingdom. And, you know, he was like, you should be scared, you know?
Yeah.
Because we not even in the kingdom. And here you are sitting on the throne like you in the
like
kingdom.
you
Lord
royalty.
put your ass to death.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. And he was saying how he would be scared to do something like that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you got to be real prideful and real proud.
Either
do something
prideful
like that,
or
man.
naive.
Yeah.
And Nate, his situation, he prideful. Because he been in
He's
this
proud
thing.
and prideful.
He a whole elder. Like, what the?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He was up there with
Yeah,
Elder Apostle.
he was under Elder Apostle Tohar. He learned from Elder Apostle Tohar, so you know, to go there and then go where he was going, but at the same time, like Elder Apostle Gabar say, you know, you got to have brothers like that who do things like that as an example of what not to do.
Yeah. That's
You know?
scary.
So that's the
everybody got
thing
their
about
roles.
it. Yeah, everybody got their lot, and that might be his lot, you know. Unless, you know, the Lord got something where he's gonna repent, you know, or he gonna take him out, one of the two. You never know. You know what I'm saying? He could, you know, because the Lord could fix it to where he repents. Who
Actually,
knows?
heard the Elder Apostle Tar say he believed Nate is of the hopeful elect.
Yeah, I heard that too. Like I say, man,
You never know, really.
you never know. I just say it like this. Right now, with the things that he's doing right now, he's leading a lot of people astray because a lot of people gravitate and listen to everything he says, and he's leading the people down the wrong path right now.
They don't even believe the C-hip is the MOTV.
No, they don't. You know, and the thing about it, he doesn't bring it out neither. So, you know, he's keeping he's keeping the followers, you know, in the dark.
In the dark. In a deep ditch.
So,
Alright. Verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life. Reap life everlasting. And what we're doing, we're sowing to the Spirit, you know? Get Romans 12 and 16.
okay. Can. Romans 12 and 16. Be of the same mind, one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits.
There you go. No. Plain as speech. Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done. There is no respect of persons. So he that did wrong is going to receive for the wrong that he did. Alright? So like that. Colossians 3:25 again. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done. There is no respect of persons. So the Lord is not, respecter of persons. Lord ain't gonna look at name and be like, oh, he got all these following, all these millions of dollars. Like the God is powerful. If you don't repent, it's gonna catch judgment. Ultimately. The Lord ain't a respecter of persons if he put his own damn children in captivity.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah believes in recompense.
In the book of Isaiah 55:11. There.
You read it? Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
There's going to come a point in time where the Lord sends that judgment upon this earth when 444 mercy, call all Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. We're going to show it. It's mercy. Call all Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
That's what we're looking for. Mercy.
Nice. I might set that as the damn. See that? Mercy. I might put that as the title of the video. Not the title, but the thumbnail.
Okay.
But it's gonna come a point in time where the Lord sends judgment upon this earth, the doors of mercy. As soon as I said the doors of mercy, oh,
spiritual, baby, spiritual.
That's why you did that.
Spiritual.
As soon as I said the
Well, it was funny because I looked at my phone and it said 443, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait till it gets 444, and then let's put it out there.
God said the doors of mercy are gonna close. See, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
I literally said the doors of mercy are gonna close, and then 444 came up.
Yeah.
Which means mercy.
Yeah. That's what we seeking.
We seeking mercy.
Seeking mercy.
Soon the doors of mercy are going to be closed, and it's going to be a time for judgment. And all the prophecies and the word that the Lord said, all his prophecies are going to come to pass.
Yeah.
It's not going to go void. Alright? It shall not return unto me void. But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. Like it's saying Hebrews. You know, I believe it's Hebrews. Fine. The word, yeah. It's like John put out.
What's that? Which do you got?
Yahweh Shai is the word. John 1:14, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld His glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, which is Yahweh Shai, full of grace and truth. So we know that Yahweh Shai is the physical Word of our Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You know, and like it say, Psalms 47, He's written in the volume of the book. You know, this whole book is written of Yahweh Shai. Right?
John 1:14.
And we know everything, all the prophecies in this book is going to soon come to pass. You know?
And some of them already. You got men waxing worse and worse.
The house of Saul waxing worse. Alright, get second Ezra 9:9.
Okay.
Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna get this in Galatians. This is Galatians 5:26. Let us not be desirous of vain glory. Vain glory.
Remind you of somebody?
Being glorified of men, you know. Provoking one another, envying one another. Alright?
Second Ezra 9:9. Then shall they be in the pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
God. So, ultimately, it's going into the people who abuse the Lord's ways, you know. Then, you know, repent, kept on indulging in folly, worshiping men.
Knowing the truth, but preaching something else.
Yeah, they're going to be dwelling in torments in the nuclear missiles, you know.
Yeah, misleading the people, yeah.
Misleading the people, especially down Christian churches.
Oh yeah, they got a lot to answer for, man. Those in those camps.
You saw that that preacher that was caught with a crack pipe in his hand behind the church.
I read something about it, but I didn't go into deep. I didn't look at the video. Tell me about it.
I think he turned around and was like, that's a weed or some shit. He said something like that. He was like, man, that's a crack pipe. Damn. Oh, hey. Man, that's what I'm saying. You know? That look like Jake right there, little mix.
Probably is.
See, that's a prime example of, you know, Jake mingling that seed.
Yeah.
You got the Edomite lady. Then little baby look like a little light-skinned Jake.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
I don't know. I can't see far away.
Had to test the spirit.
My eyes.
But yeah, I know, right?
Man, in the kingdom, boy, I'm gonna have that eagle eye.
That eagle eye in.
I'm gonna be in the sky.
Your eyes gonna be better than the eagles.
100 feet in the air, I'm gonna see an ant. Like I'm looking at a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
You know, like what you depart from on this side, it's gonna be your greatest in the
It's gonna be your greatest.
You gonna have a big ass afro like this.
Lord, no, I need one.
Oh boy.
How that?
I'm gonna have a beard.
Yeah. Be like Aaron had
Deep
one
voice.
down here.
Yeah. Deep voice.
Deep voice. Be loud. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You loud, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. Be tall.
Yeah, man. You know, tell them how tall we gonna be.
Multiple wives.
Lord willing. Yeah. Multiple wives, all in
Order.
decency and order.
Not no nigga shit. Fucking P. Diddy and Drake with a naked ass woman walking around in front of.
Nah. No.
You
That
know,
ain't gonna happen.
You know, it's off topic, but I was with my mom, right? And we was in a car, and this dude was like on the radio. They said how he got monogamous relationship or whatever. And my mom said, "Oh no," and I was like, she thought monogamous was polygamy. She got confused with the words.
Okay.
And I was like, "What's wrong with monogamous?" And she said, "All the women." And then I said, "Monogamous is one woman." And she was like, "Oh, that's what that means." And then Job 39:17, but she meant this. She thought it meant polygamous, and I was like, "Then what's wrong with polygamy?" And she said, "Ain't no man supposed to be having all the women like that." She said something like that. But this is how you know Esau messed up the society. He made it to where a man having multiple women that he deals with is deemed as wicked.
Yeah.
But here it is, a man can be getting bent over and popped by another man in his rectum, and that's seen as normal and okay. That's the confusion at the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, she said, "Oh no," like she saw a damn dead body.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, especially in America, America means
Babylon confusion.
And Babylon, which is confusion. Egypt means captivity, right?
Bondage.
So, you got the Queen of Heaven spirit going on over here. So, and so which makes women be so much more selfish. So, all they want, they can't see a man being with no other woman but them. So, Yahweh Shai got to do something about this place, man, because that's not according to our culture. It's not our culture.
No, it's not.
Like I say, pretty soon Isaiah 4:1 will be coming into effect. You can see, through the spirit that to a certain extent, some of it is, you can see that it's leading toward that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some women on videos now that, that agree that men should have multiple women. They shouldn't just be with just one woman. So you got some women coming up out of that shell, but a lot of Jake women are still in that mindset. They want a man all to themselves, and it's gonna be their downfall for thinking that way.
Isaiah 4:1.
Yep.
Women hate that damn scripture.
Oh yeah.
Women hate that scripture. It's like,
but when you live in a society where a woman is given so much liberty, that's why she thinks like she thinks.
Exactly. Esau had turned everything upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Jacked it up. Messed it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Superman and Bizarro, Everything
Bizarro.
everything that Superman can do, Bizarro can do, but he does it in the opposite way. So that's Esau. Esau is Bizarro.
That sounds like a bugged out ass name, Bizarro.
Yeah.
Bizarro.
Bizarro. I think it's like, I guess they trying to be, I guess they want to say bizarre, but they changed it to Bizarro. You want it to be Bizarro to make it different.
Esau weird ass.
But really it's just, he's just the opposite,
Jacob stopped right there and honked the horn. One Jake had stopped and honked the horn. He was like, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And it was funny, but driving off. But he ain't never stopped to talk.
No, he ain't stopped to talk about it. He just knew who he was. And like I said,
what
a lot
tribe
of
you
guys
from?
know.
He said, I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm like, hey, why you ain't coming listen?
Yeah, he don't want to.
That was like a year ago. He could have been right here.
Yep, taking it in.
But yeah.
But you know how Jake is. Jake think he know the truth. So
Like the Levite.
yeah. Like old tongue speaking Levite over there. We don't know what he said. We just like we looking at each other like, where that come from? We didn't ask him to do that,
I was rolling at the back of his head.
And it's funny because it's through the spirit because you looked at me and I looked at you at the same time. It's like, man, he a bug out. We gotta get him out of here.
I looked at you because that shit had happened before, and I'm
okay.
I'm thinking in my head this happened before, and I looked at you.
Okay, so it was like deja vu for you then.
The first time was worse because he was really doing it too. I asked him what the hell he was saying, and he started laughing. I asked him, "Are you speaking French?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm speaking in tongues or some shit."
Yeah, but see, that's the
you ask him what he's saying, he'd be like, "I don't know."
Of Christianity, brother. That's the that just show you this shows you about Christianity. They talk about tongues and they was always thinking that it was speaking in tongues when they were really, what the Bible's really referring to is this truth being spoken in different languages. Tongues is like another word for language in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sign language too. Yeah,
I see brothers out there camping in sign language.
Yeah, so you got that. I mean, you may have some brothers that are blind, that read Braille. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you never know. So that's what different tongues mean. It don't mean what he was doing.
The last time, I believe he summoned some damn pit bulls because as soon as he got done saying it, these two big ass pit bulls just came and started rushing up.
Mm-hmm. At him?
No, at me. Well, they came rushing at me. It was right there, and then he had scared them off.
Mm-hmm.
They started running. That shit was weird.
Yeah, the Lord put the spirit on him to get him up out of her.
Two big ass dogs came out of nowhere.
Well, we experienced that too. We done seen a few
But
dogs
like
come
this,
through here we out here. I done seen a few dogs out here. Like, damn, some big old dogs, but they never come around.
Where the long titty dog at?
I don't know. Man, we just see him every Sunday or every Saturday.
Oh, Sundays.
Yeah, we see him on Sundays.
We come Saturdays now.
We come on Saturdays, so we may come out here on Sunday sometime if some situation.
I love you missed that dog.
Yeah, but I miss him, man, because I'm used to seeing him out here. He was more regular than some of these other people that come out.
He come more than Jake.
Yeah, you ain't lying. The dog used to come, you ain't lying.
Might as well sit right here
just sit here and listen. He's an alright dog, though. He never come over here. He never really bother us or nothing. We just see him, We thought it was pretty dumb for that girl to come out there and, I know it was real. It was like 30 or 40 degrees.
Yeah, she had some little ass shorts on.
Yeah, man, I'm like, what the?
Hey, that's these women. They'll be 20 degrees. They have some shorts way up here. Nothing but legs showing.
Job 39:17. Good grief.
Fucking legs not cold.
Oh,
I asked
shit.
this one girl that at work. She said her legs don't get cold. I don't know. It didn't make sense.
You don't tell her what kind of demon she got on her.
Fucking 20 degrees outside. You talking about your legs?
I mean, she had on some real short shorts.
That's like me wearing a tank top out here,
Yeah.
then walking around and saying my arms don't get cold.
Yeah, you in 40-degree weather. Come on, man.
Shit.
I don't care how much adrenaline you got going. I mean, you know, like sometimes you can be like,
Like
your
a football player.
blood is, you know, you probably got your blood up because you've been moving around a little bit or whatever. But eventually you're gonna cool down. You're gonna need that jacket. You know, you're gonna need that flannel on or something. You know. Yeah.
We said a flannel.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Now I see what they got going. They got a birthday party going on over there.
Well, we ain't supposed to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Jay loves
Oh,
celebrating their birthday.
What is it?
We
It
all
look
been
like
there,
a bunch
but-
of Edomites, sir. Look like. There might be one Jake over there. Look like a Jake right there in that black shirt. Might be a Jake. I don't know for sure. But it's that black shirt on.
This Aquarian out here with Esau out here.
I don't see too many Israelites out here today.
Y'all
Maybe they'll be out here tomorrow, I guess.
This Aquarian.
They be here all throughout the week. Fridays they don't too much be out here on Fridays. Might be a few Israelites out here. But most of the time the park will be gonna be too many people in the park on Fridays because I guess everybody, you know, has something to do or they getting ready to go out or whatever. I don't know.
Still holding that Matthew 10.
I got you.
Hold it though. This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. And we was going into, as you said before the camera started,
What's that?
about Nate and them down bunkers.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got a bunker preserved for you? And then you what else you say? You said,
Oh,
he got all that
talking about my
money?
friend, my childhood friend of mine. He I was wondering, I started messing with him, asking, did he have a bunker? You know, because he's a big follower of IUIC, so.
but you know, Nate sold out. He got all these dollars, millions. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. Now, plus the US dollar is, you know, they finna do away with that really soon. You know.
As a matter of fact, it was one of those politicians was saying something about it, that they could run out of the dollar bill about as early as June
1st.
Yeah, June. So just have to stay tuned and see what Yahweh Shah has in store. Because at the end of the day, he's the author of all of this. You know, a lot of times these Edomites who control the world through the spirit of Yahweh Shem on Yahweh Shah on the left hand side. You know, this is the only way, you know, he runs everything. It's through the Lord. It's not through him.
Exactly. You know? But that right there is implemented, what was it, Revelation 13:16. Gotta
Read that right quickly. Good. I get it. Because we need to bring it out too. We need to bring this scripture out. It's real important we bring this scripture out. We read it all the time, but there's always somebody that might not have read it, so just have to. Revelations 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Small, great.
And you know, it's funny.
Rich, poor, free, and bond.
I'll tell you, the spirit is high, because it made me think about something. You remember, I don't know if you heard about this, but they already have talking about chipping people. It's like 50 people got chipped or something. I think it was in the head or something. And they're already talking about people can hear, people can see, since they, and it's cured their depression. You know, so.
Which that chip is going to do miracles too.
Yeah. But it's going to be on the left-hand side, though.
Yep.
I'd rather say witchcraft. I think it's witchcraft, really. Witchcraft, miracles are on the right-hand side. That's just witchcraft. That's just like, yeah.
Revelation 13:14, and deceiving them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had done.
Oh, that's a good one.
Power to do in the sight of the beast, saying unto them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image in the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the Roman Empire system falling and coming back as America today.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But the miracles, you know, that's the miracles that this thing is going to be doing. It's going to be able to make your eyes, what is it?
They say you can, with this chip, you'll be able to, whoever's blind can see, whoever's deaf will be able to hear, and who's ever depressed, I think it's supposed to help with depression as well. Those are some of the things. There might be some more, but those are some of them. So they're kind of slowly but surely bringing it out, and then before you know it, it'll be out there in all full circle, and you know, that'll be that time when they make it all mandatory. So we just have to see what Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. I mean, that was a Edomite woman saying that, but at the end of the day, we all know that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai had a final say. So just have to see how it goes.
It's going to be mandatory to get, implanted.
Yeah.
Which, you know, these brothers that don't know, this little thing size of a rice grain, it's going to go in your right hand or forehead, you know. See something else.
You know, that's funny. I saw a video, and I should have sent it to you. Elder Manatazak, he was bringing it out last night about this girl. She was showing us pictures of this girl. She got an implant, I think, in her hand, and she was talking about how wonderful it was. Huh?
Try to watch the words, plus you right there by the camera.
Yeah. But yeah, she was just really, she had got it, and she was talking about all the good things about it.
Oh, man.
Then I guess one day she wrote an article. I don't know if it's on YouTube, Google, whatever. And before she know it, everything was locked out. She couldn't get into her house. She had no access to her money, none of that. So.
And plus, they're going to get this thing, and it's going to start controlling them.
Yeah, it is, because you're going to get a certain amount of money, you know, a certain amount of this, that, and the other. You're not going to be able to just go and just randomly get stuff, you know, like, you know how you just go out to the flea market and go buy something from somebody or whatever. You ain't going to be able to do that, you know.
It's going to start off as peaches and cream, all sweet. You know, you don't have it glowing in the dark, all cool. You know, Jake like cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
simple-minded.
Yeah. Being in the spirit of being simple-minded. Yeah, Jake likes things like that.
Yeah, it starts you off probably with $20,000, you know, but then it's going to start controlling you. It's going to start putting thoughts in your mind, images, make you see stuff you don't want to do, make you do stuff you don't want to do.
Be out of character. Yeah.
And say you break one of Esau's crooked ass unrighteous decrees, his laws.
Gonna shut you out.
Yeah, it's gonna shut you out. You can't buy nothing for a week.
Yeah.
You can't buy shit for a month.
Imagine.
Or it'll cut your vision back off.
Yeah.
Or cut your hearing back off. Or it'd be like it'll probably make you not be able to sleep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Those miracles, if it can do miracles, it can also do stuff detrimental to your body.
Exactly.
You gotta think about the so-called good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like this AI, you got this AI thing. You got people making it to where like someone dead, like Tupac is rapping a modern day song.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
But it ain't really him though, obviously.
Yeah.
If it can do that, how much more framing some shit against you that you didn't do?
Yeah.
Make you say something you didn't say.
Yeah, it will make you manipulate your words.
Manipulating your words. You hear your damn voice saying, "Oh yeah, I killed this guy last week," and it ain't even you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even say nothing.
And you can't get out of it.
Exactly. No, that's the technology of this devil, and also this thing. Technology. It's gonna give them grievous swords. Y'all get that? You know what I said?
Revelation 16:2.
Perfect. Get it.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth.
Yeah, you already there?
Yeah. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast upon them, which worshiped his image.
That's
His
a spirit.
That's a spirit.
They're gonna have grievous
Because I was thinking when you was talking about that, then you started talking about you said, well, it's gonna come out, it's gonna, it's gonna sound like it's all good at first, but then it's gonna go, it's gonna be going, gonna go negative. Yeah.
They made a movie about that. That's how you know they're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it after the camera.
Yeah. I know, right?
Cause my other channel, guess what? Got a strike. I can't upload for 2 weeks. So that the Waco, Texas prophet is on his way out.
Oh, wow.
Like my Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas. I can't upload. I gotta chill out on that one.
Yeah.
That's where all my subscribers mostly at.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy, man. But that's the negative about it, man. Revelation 16:2. It's like a cancerous sore.
Yeah. Because you're not supposed to have technology in your body.
No.
We're made from the earth. We're made from the earth.
Why would you want radiation in your body?
These people already got radiation in their bodies from
We deal with radiation every day. I mean, we got these towers out here. We deal with some kind of form of radiation. So why would you want it inside of you like that? Got dealing with heavy metals and stuff like that. I know me personally, I work around a lot of heavy metals, so yeah.
Them swords gonna be looking nasty too.
Yeah, man.
That ain't
I say, man.
Jake don't care.
Nah, Jake don't care, man.
Chicken
Jake.
sandwich. And they weird.
They just don't see that big picture, man. Just don't see the big picture.
Yeah, that shit funny. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. The righteous of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. These wicked carnal camps, prideful camps, Bishop Nate, I don't even think he don't even prophesy no more, do he?
No, it ain't like he go out on the streets.
He don't even do that.
He don't even go on the highways and byways like the prophets of GMS. The elder apostles, they go out every Saturday.
They old.
Yeah. They go out every Saturday.
For 3+ hours, 3.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can go either 2.5 or 3.
Probably could go longer than that.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen videos where they've gone as far as 3 hours or what have you. Sometimes they may go 4, just depends.
And plus, I heard when they was young, they used to go from like.
They be out there all day. They be out there about 8 o'clock. 8 hours or more. Preaching and teaching, and then even after that, they would, you know, all the brothers would get together and, you know, hang around and kind of talk to each other for a while till about, you know, whenever, however it gets till it got too late or whatever, you know.
Dang.
But yeah, those brothers would be out there all day long preaching the word, man.
Shoot, they had the spirit, man, every week.
For real. Yeah, every weekend like that, 8 hours. And then, like I say, they would do after camp. They, you know, they would you know, congregate, talk for a while, you know. So, and you know, sometimes some of the sisters would be nice enough, you know, to bring some food out there so they could eat, what have you know what I'm saying? Because they had been out there all day, you know.
That's what we do.
Yeah, so it's beautiful, man.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know how the Lord changes things, so you know, still, even though things have changed to maybe to an extent, they haven't, because you still got brothers still coming out here on the weekends, you know, putting their bodies as a sacrifice, man.
While we out here preaching y'all by Shem y'all shot, what is the average Jake doing?
Yeah, he's at home watching, getting ready to watch LeBron and
Curry.
Yeah.
And what's today? Saturday, go to the club.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Adultery.
Going to the club. Yeah.
Go to the club, get drunk, commit adultery. Smoke weed.
Yeah.
Man, I hate these damn two.
What's going on?
I hate them wicked Jakes.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. Get that Revelation 10 to 17.
Okay.
I mean, Matthew 10 to 17.
Matthew 10 and 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues.
Get up closer.
Oh, let me get 16?
No, get louder.
Oh, okay.
16.
Let me start at 16. Okay, Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, but ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues.
Beware of men. They will deliver you up to their councils and scourge you in their synagogues. So this is literally going to happen to us, you know, as we be here preaching his word until the end. You know, some of us are going to be caught, and we're going to be standing before these damn elites, you know, in their synagogues.
Yeah, that'll be the time when Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai will let us know, you know, Lord willing, be part of that. We'll know what to say.
Exactly. Read that next verse.
Verse 18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
And the next.
Verse 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
There you go. You know, the Lord is going to put everything that we're going to say in our mouths. You know, the Lord is going to speak for us. All right? In that day when we get brought up before these down Rothschilds, you know, we get brought before these damn Rothschilds, these damn devils, you know, the Lord is going to speak for us.
Yeah, He's going to speak.
All right?
So, be a part of it.
God, you know. This is the time that we are coming into. All right? So, brother's going to be getting tried. The hour of temptation. You know, you saw it good with them damn torture methods.
Oh yeah. He's a master at that.
Fucking devil. But the Lord's even with that, the Lord is gonna be dealing with us. You know? He might cut off your pain reflectors.
Yeah.
He might know, give you that spiritual power. At the end of the day, you know, Lord is with his prophets. Lord willing, we are of the hopeful elect. You know, we're gonna be brought before these rich elites, the Rockefellers and Rothschilds.
Yeah.
They gonna be asking us questions because they know, they watch our videos, they know who we are. You know, they got our lineage tracked.
Yeah, they know our lineage better than we do.
They do, because the earth is given into their power. You know. But like
yeah, you're right.
Like we went in last week, Wisdom Solomon's 2nd chapter. They're gonna try us and see if we about what we preach about. You know. But Lord willing, you know, we hold our integrity and don't fold for this damn crusty ass devil.
Pray and pray hard. You know that this truth that, you know, brothers have learned, and brothers who continue to learn, the Lord keep blessing them with that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a blessing to be getting this knowledge. Because we got a lot of our people out here that don't know this knowledge and don't want to know the knowledge. And then you got some that do know, like I was telling you about my brother, you know. But at the end of the day, it's not in them to
They know, but they don't take heed.
Yeah, you know. It's not like he'll call me up and ask me a question about it or anything like that. I mean, I would give it to him. He is receptive to listen, you know, but
Like them dudes from last week.
yeah, they was receptive to listen, but see him back out here again, we ain't seen him. We've been out here, what, 3 weeks? That's been about 3 weeks ago.
I gave one of them my number.
Yeah, so
He ain't
3 weeks
calling
ago. Then you had the other Iscarite. I think we was over here and he was talking about his book and all that, and then I guess you had called him and he hollered about he don't speak English. So
And he wrote his number on my hand. Like, why would you do that if
you don't know? Yeah,
if
if
you
you was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah. He wrote my number.
Well, that just shows you how phony Jake can be.
He wrote his damn number on my arm. Remember?
Yeah.
In big ass purple letters, blue letters. And he talking about, so you better call me right after this, or I'm gonna be mad. I fucking sent him a text, and he pretend like he don't speak English, bro.
But that's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Fakes.
That's okay.
Damn, you know. We talked to a bugged out Levite, a tree basically.
Glasses, yeah. You know, that was like talking to an animal that don't know English, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to call him an animal, but I'm just saying, you know, he's like, he's just like, okay, I'll come over here, but just to be nice. But, man, you know, you could have just kept on going, bro.
Like, no, not today. Or something. Like that.
Might as well.
Talk to a bug
Like,
out
you know, like we were gonna get mad about it. I mean, that's on you. If you want to listen, you want to listen. If you don't, hey, you just don't want to listen.
Boy, you're funny, man. Gosh. A tree? What was it?
Yeah, that's what he is. He was a tree. That, you know what? That's best to describe him. Was a tree. Because I mean, we might well be just talking to one of these trees out here. Talking to him. It's like, man. He had that look on his face like. That's why I was like, man, you know, we gonna let you guys go, because I know you busy or you got something to do, man. Cause like, man, sometimes you can just know in the spirit that the Lord just ain't dealing with those people, man. You know, and maybe He may be dealing with them later on down the road. You know, who knows? But you know, just through the spirit, as of that day, he wasn't. He was somewhere else.
Hey, man. Oh, man, you got it. Got it, man. Alright. Them other dudes, they just wanted, you know, their car to get fixed. They have to them flat tire and some money. And you know, them, basically that's
you know, at the end of the day, that's part of the separating work. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the Lord don't want everybody.
No, he don't. He's only got a small people that he's dealing with, man. So you just think about it. You're blessed to know this knowledge. That's not, you know what I'm saying? You know that you know, to be in that situation, you're in a better position than anybody, you know, out here. I mean, I don't care about the richest person, you know. You got this truth, man. Just be thankful that the Lord bestowed it upon you. Be honored, you know. Humbled by it. Because he doesn't give this to everybody. You know, Yahweh Shai said that, you know, when the apostles asked him about those people that he was talking to, he said, you know, why you talk to them like that? And he said, I speak to them in parables because this, you know, this truth wasn't for them.
It wasn't for them. You know. And even to this day, Jacob read the Bible and they'll read something that they don't understand or they'll get mixed up. And they don't know because it's in parables. This is that Matthew 10:17. Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils and they will scourge you in their synagogues. All right. So in that day, we're going to be in danger, you know. But if the Lord dealing with us, ultimately, whether they, you know, take us out or
whatever, how it go.
Revelation 2:10. You know.
I just thought about one that you always bring out too, I think.
I got a scripture in 1 Peter. This is 1 Peter 1:7. The trial of your faith being much more precious than gold. So us being tried, you know, our faith being tried, being tested, because the Lord is about action. It's one thing to say it, they're saying everything, but we got to put our actions to it, you know. We got to apply our life to the scriptures. Apply the scriptures to our life, you know. You got to walk it, and you also got to talk it.
Talk it, yeah.
You know, like Migos walk it like I talk it.
Yeah, walk it like I talk it.
Like Floyd Mayweather, he talks, but he also backs it up with his fighting skills. You know?
Yeah, that's a good example.
And you know, that's what we're gonna have to do in that day. You know, when we get tried by the elites. You know, they're gonna be tempting us, you know, harming us or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna say if you don't get this thing, you know, you're gonna get beheaded. That's why they got them guillotines. Which Biden purchased like I think $1 billion of them back in 2021.
There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them.
No, and that's biblical.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, because you got Revelations where John says that that he saw men being beheaded for the truth.
Yeah. John the Baptist was beheaded.
Yeah.
This bitch said, "I want the head of John the Baptist."
Yeah. No, that was spiritual though.
I know it was, but
yeah, I mean, I know it's still right, you know.
But it was meant to go down like that.
Yeah, it was meant to be that way. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai was taking over for John the Baptist. You know. So he was going to be the one to further the ministry.
God, you know. 1 Peter 1:7, the trial of your faith being much more. Oh yeah, it was a count. I believe it was Paul these damn wicked niggas, they were saying how they wasn't gonna eat until they kill Paul.
Wow.
They vowed to not eat until they till Paul get put to death.
Wow.
Oh, it's a wicked ass, bro.
That's crazy.
But yeah, 1 Peter 1:7, the trial of your faith being much more precious than gold that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise. Alright, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai, the Mashiach. You know? So though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory. You know? And this is what we're fighting for. This is what we're fighting for, you know? Alright? And the Lord has it to where, you know, if we were to get this kingdom easily, we wouldn't appreciate it.
No, we wouldn't. No way, you know, no way in the world we would appreciate it. I mean, if you ever think about it, in your lifetime, anything that you worked hard for, they go to Grinch again.
They go to Grinch.
And he's got
And he got
McKenzie.
the dog. Man, look at this. Look at this, man. See if y'all get him on camera.
Oh, he's turning.
Got the damn Grinch on a motorcycle. With the white dog, whatever his name was.
Spuds McKenzie.
That's the folly.
Yeah.
Probably some dirty ass Edomite in a Grinch costume.
Most likely. I know he gotta be sweating his butt off.
Funky as hell, like a damn caveman.
Oh,
The other parts of heart was going into how Esau is not red, they're translucent, meaning their blood show forth through their skin.
yeah.
You know, pale. But like you were saying, anything that you work for, you're gonna appreciate.
Oh yeah. I mean, anything that you whatever you have attained in your life, you went through some things and you finally got it. You get it. It's like you're appreciative of it. But when somebody maybe gives you something, like unexpectedly, or I guess it's a different story if it's something that you really need. But if somebody just gives you something, you're glad that you have it or what have you. But at the same time, you're not nowhere near that feeling is nowhere near like it is when you got to work hard to attain something. Wherever that goal might be. And when you reach that goal, you feel a certain way. It's like, okay, it's like if you say, well, hey, I'm gonna go start working out.
Yeah.
You start working out for a while, and you may not notice it, but somebody else out there noticed something different about you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like Andrew Tate said, this guy was finna commit suicide. And he said, before you do that, go to the gym and get a six-pack first. And then he went and got a six-pack, and he didn't want to do it no more.
See?
He said, he told this one guy said, how can I get a six-pack fast? And he said, why do it have to be fast? When you work and get that six-pack, you'll appreciate it. And then he was like, imagine if everybody on the earth had a six-pack.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be cool.
No, it wouldn't. It'd just be normal.
It'd just be a stomach.
Normal thing. Everybody just say it'd be a normal thing if everybody had it.
Everybody is not disciplined enough to get a six-pack. And they too lazy to go and work out to get to that six-pack, which makes the six-pack cool. Because not everybody have it.
No.
Which makes it, desirable. Kind of same with the woman, A woman that has never been touched, that's, modest and nice, you'll respect her more versus a Cardi B that's been ran through by 5,000 men.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, your conversation will even be different compared to talking to someone of that stature.
God, you know? But we are laboring hard work, you know, and it's hamster wheel world that we're living in. It's like it's never going to end. But what's a billion years to this short period of time? When we get in the kingdom, we're going to be living forever. Imagine a billion years going by. It's going to be like this shit never happened.
Yeah, it's going to be like a dream, man. You know?
Woke up from a bad dream. You're going to be like, remember in Babylon?
Yeah.
You know, damn bugged out Levites fucking speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We'd probably be laughing about that one.
All our testimonies with these bug out and wicked niggas, it's gonna be laughing stories.
Yeah.
You know? In the kingdom.
And I mean, you know, I remember Elder Pastor Hart saying, you know, even the bug outs that are from Israel, they're gonna feel, you know, some kind of way, but at the same time, brothers gonna be like, you know,
it's okay.
That was then. This is now. You know, we in the kingdom now, so don't be fretting about it now. You know?
It's okay. You know, because they're going to have the everlasting shame.
Yeah.
Not saying they're just going to be all depressed forever. And
yeah.
They're just going to be like,
it's going to be on them. Well, from what Elder Pastor Har and Elder Pastor Kabar said, it'll be on them for a while, and then eventually it'll go away because they, you know, they're in the kingdom. You know, sense and constantly still dwelling on that. So, you know, and then at the same time, they're made righteous. They got, you know,
glorious body.
Yeah, they're
them demons off them.
Inward parts. The word will be in their inward parts. So
inward parts going into the mind.
Okay. Yeah. Inward parts.
The mind.
Okay. so hey, you know.
That wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
And all of them will have it, even from the greatest to the least.
Yep. From us on down until. And the least of the least is going to be these celebrities, because they are, you know, the highly desirable in the kingdom. They're going to be the least amongst the least.
Amongst Israel.
Jay-Z going to be the least of the least. Michael Jackson, DMX, Tupac, Biggie, all the
Prince,
Mr. Light-skinned butt cheek showing. He's
Talked about him last time. Yeah.
He's going to be the least of the least.
Yeah. So like the scriptures say that those who are first will be last, and those who are last will be first. So that's something to look forward to.
And that's how you know the Lord is a balanced power. Yahweh Shem Yahweh. He let every person on this earth rule. Yeah. All nations have ruled. Chinese, Arab, East Indian. Esau had 3 rulerships.
Yeah.
His dirty, funky ass can't say shit.
No.
Ham.
Yeah.
Ham had 400 years full of hardcore bondage. Kush, the Ethiopians, all these nations had time to rule. Even our women, even the women in general. This is their rulership.
Especially over here right now. It's the, as Elder Apostle Ramlob said, the Queen of Heaven spirit is strong over here in America.
God. You know?
It's the birthday party over.
Damn, that's really cool. But yeah. Even the women in general have time to rule. These wicked niggas, this is their time to rule also, because they prosper. Like the scripture says, the wicked prolongeth in his days, but the righteous perish in his righteousness. You know? These damn wicked niggas do stuff, get away with it, be at a job, don't do shit, come in high as hell, and end up being a supervisor. And
that's like the other
day. The righteous man get fired for some bullshit.
Yeah, that's just like the other day. Last night, I got through talking to you. I was watching the news, and they got this Edomite woman. She's over the fire department. I was like, wow. I know, right?
And her ass ain't gonna hop in now fire to put out.
Oh,
The man gonna be in the fire in the thick ass black
she
smoke.
ain't gonna be nowhere near it.
No, but she'll be running her mouth in the office
In
the AC.
Telling you how it's done, what should be done, this, that, and that.
And who's doing the dirty work? Who's in the burning building with smoke, risking their lives, going back in and out, saving people, saving dogs, saving whatever, infants?
Yeah.
Who's doing that? The men.
The men.
While her ass in the AC running her mouth, basically, she probably a pain in the ass too.
Probably will.
Don't let it be the nigga woman either.
Oh my goodness. No, it wasn't a nigga woman.
Done.
It was Edomite woman, but still, it's like, wow. Who would have ever thought that?
I bet her ass ain't been in
Already
now burning
see.
building either.
Lord willing, we out here during the summer. I'm gonna have to bring more water than this. I already see it.
You gonna have to bring a cooler.
Probably right.
The main camp, they bring coolers.
Oh, for real?
Cause it's a lot of people, but it's only 2 of us. You can bring a little white,
small one or something.
you know them foam white coolers?
Oh, okay.
You can bring one of those.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be all right there. Have a little cool out here and just get your water, because we're going to be drinking plenty of water.
Free sun.
Hey, we're going to be drinking plenty of water.
I said I'll put some Capri Sun up in there.
Yeah.
I be dealing
That
with
too.
that. I be dealing with
I just like to keep that water in, because, you know, we probably get the sweating out here, you know, because we might be dealing with some 100-degree weather some days. So.
yeah, it'd be like 105.
Yeah, be out here, we're gonna be sweating and trying to get it out. And, you know, have some Capri Sun and some water. I try to have that water because I don't want neither one of us to dehydrate. You know, but yeah, bring some Capri Sun, whatever we want to bring.
You got your you got any scriptures you want to bring out?
I know, not right now.
Oh, God.
Ain't think of nothing right now.
See what hour. I'm finna get ready to close.
Okay.
I don't think I got any either.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's after 5:30.
Finna get ready to close. That, Lord willing, this video is edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Makakwadash. I'm Taziar Gabar from Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida Camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation all down to the hopefully elect. I'm going to say Shalom, Abad, Babal, soon.
Shalom.